Okay, so I put my car on top of the treasure chest because I wanted to see what would happen if I opened up a treasure chest while he's standing on top. We're about to find out. He just floats there. Okay. All right, there was a triforce chart in this one. Which one is that? It's the skinny little piece in the middle. Now my question is, what's gonna happen to him now? Oh, then he falls. Okay, gravity was just taking a break. It was just, gravity had a really long, hard day of work. Needed to just chillax for a second. Kick back on the recliner, open up a cold one, watch some ESPN. We actually don't need to bring the car with us for a bit, so I'm just gonna throw him over there. I think he's gonna land in the spike trap. Oh no! Poor guy! He is in the land of eternal... Oh, okay, I can't let this happen. That's just too mean. I can't leave him in that position. I'll throw him down there. Okay, the reason I'm throwing him away... Okay, I'm not throwing him away. We'll come back to get him. But the reason I'm not bringing him with me is because he's actually not needed moving forward for a bit. Just because normally when you're playing through this section of the temple, you don't even have a car in the first place. He's stuck in jail. Is that a Wizrobe I hear? I think so. I was on the other side. Yeah, but normally you don't bring the car to this side. He's stuck in jail. You need to go through this whole entire side by yourself in order to save him. And then the door we just went back and opened, and the chest that we just got, you normally don't get that chest until like the very end of the temple after you get the hook shot and the car. Haha. Oh, I forgot. Light arrows. Why have I not been using the light arrows? Dang, I am such a hoe. But in the bad sense? No, my magic. I forgot to fill up my magic. Wow. Hopefully we can find some in the grass. I would assume so. Hello? That's not magic. I need some magic in me. Every time I get it, I can use my Deku Leaf. That's a little bit. Oh, I just realized. How about we just drink a little bit of grandma soup? We have 2 helpings, and we can get as much more as we want to back from Outside Island. Let's fill up that magic bar and make our hearts pulsate with goodness. Which indicates that we now have double attack power until we lose any damage. Yeah, that's what that does. It's pretty cool. So nobody wants to mess with Tetra right now because she is officially a bad bitch. All right, now let's try to fly over to this chest. But yeah, as I was saying, normally we couldn't get that boss key. 4th heart piece. But since they didn't put my car in jail, we were able to get it first time through. So, saved a little bit of time, but we'll have to go back and get our boy. And also, I just want to take a second and talk about YouTube comments and likes and dislikes for a second, because I feel like it's a little bit important, especially after the last video got so many dislikes after me kind of joking about the whole cliffhanger thing and about dislikes, likes and dislikes. I think a lot of people got mad about me talking about it the way I did because I sort of made a joke about it rather than talking about it seriously. But honestly, I went to meditation today on the beach. It was my first time meditating, and I was kind of thinking about this a lot and trying to think of the best way I could formulate this, because I really want to like try giving some advice on some of my videos for once. Normally my videos have no educational value, but I'm going to try to drop some knowledge while we try to get some more golden feathers from these p-hats. So I am very of the mindset that people should do things that are a bit more positive with their time and their lives. And I know this is the internet, and that's like a really hard thing to do, but especially when it comes to comments and stuff, because there was lots of comments, like I said, because I got kind of upset because people were like leaving comments saying disliking the video because there was a cliffhanger. And so what that tells me is that people are watching a whole entire video that I put hours of work into, and then their only takeaway is that they dislike a thing I did at the very last few seconds. And then instead of telling me about the things they did like about the video, and it's fine to dislike the fact that I use cliffhangers, but what I'm getting at is when leaving YouTube comments and leaving likes and dislikes, I think it's important to try to be a bit more positive. So it is okay to dislike something, but my advice is if you're going to leave a comment talking about something you dislike, I think it's important, and I do this myself almost every single time, because I comment on lots of YouTube videos. I love YouTube, and I love the platform and what you can do with it. And I think it's important to, if you're going to criticize somebody, tell them something that you liked about the video first before you leave something negative on the video. That way you let them know that you're not just trying to be negative. It lets me know that you're trying to be more constructive with the criticism you're giving me rather than just hating on me just to give hate. Because giving dislikes on a video is actually it's a pretty big deal, because YouTube pretty much takes that information and decides whether or not they're going to share it with other people. So if you're giving my video a dislike, pretty much what you're doing is you're telling YouTube that this guy isn't trying, he's not making very good videos. Like, don't be spreading his videos to other people that are looking for videos. And I'm assuming if you've watched the series this far in, you think it's a pretty good series. So I can understand that you're using it to tell me that you dislike something, but instead of giving the video a dislike, maybe just like a constructive comment, be like, hey, first off, I like what you're doing with some of these things, but I think that you shouldn't do this, and for this reason. I think you should save likes and dislikes. I think you should save dislikes for legitimate things that you dislike. Like, say if I was being like racist or doing something that was legitimately bad. Because, I don't know, I just think we should kind of focus on being more constructive and just good to the world. And it's kind of hard to like formulate what I've been saying. Like, I had everything that I had in my head sounded way better than how I'm putting it into words now, because it's really hard to formulate your thoughts into verbal opinions. But that's just my take on it. I think it's important to try to be more positive and kind of focus on the things you like rather than the things you dislike. And it's okay to dislike stuff. I think what we have to do here is we have to break through all of these things in the ground and kill the enemies beneath that causes these openings to spawn. Pretty much my main takeaway is try to focus less on the things you dislike and more on the things you like out of what you watch. Because there's lots of content where there's things that I dislike about the content, but I try to just talk about the things I like about the content. Like, why watch a video that you enjoy for 30 minutes and then talk about the thing you disliked? Like, if you're watching the video, you obviously like it, so why are you only telling me about the one thing you dislike? That honestly just kind of it hurts my feelings more than anything, and you kind of got to realize that the people that are making the videos that you watch are also humans and have feelings, and the things that you say do affect their selves, do affect them and their livelihood and stuff like that. So that's not just for my videos though. I want you guys to kind of take that information moving forward to any YouTuber you watch, and just kind of think, if you were making YouTube videos, how would you want people to kind of treat you in the comment section and react to the stuff that you're making? And if you can think about it from that perspective, then it can make you a much better viewer and commenter as well. Because although I try to be a good content creator, I also try my best to be the best viewer, because I watch a lot of YouTube, and I also try to be the best viewer that I possibly could be. But anyways, I'll get off the subject, so I don't want to talk about that and become like a lecturer the whole entire episode. But yeah. So now that we broke all of those things open and caused all these enemies to appear, which is a very interesting concept, we made the other second chest appear. And now we gotta do the block puzzle a second time, so just to save face a little bit, I will fast forward that. God, these spikes have the most annoying sound effect in the world. Shing, 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 shing. Like, okay, we get it. Your gigantic spikes that are, for some reason, bouncing up and down. I don't know why they have to move like that. I guess it adds some extra, like, dynamic to them. Shing, shing, shing. They're like raving. Alright, chest number 1 has the Knight's Crests. I think we almost have enough to get our prize from that. Oh, okay, they went to sleep. They got tired of the party. And a purple rupee. Okay, this room was pretty much worthless, but not as worthless as me. So I might be stuck down here now. Yes, I totally am. I need to bring my car down here, but I left him behind. Maybe I shouldn't have left him behind now that I think about it. But normally to get out of this pit, we would use the hook shot, but we don't have the hook shot. So I guess to get out of here, I should just do a reset. So let's go ahead and do that. Hey, my car is waiting for us at the beginning again. I don't even have to go and reobtain him. Leave my child alone. Stop it. Leave my child alone! Don't hurt him! Alright, let's Geronimo again! But now we have our little child. Nope. Get away, P-hats. Don't you ever talk to me or my child ever again. Okay, I'll probably have to end up killing these guys. Where is this? Jeez, I ended up going to like all 4 sides of the room before I finally went to the right side. I'm really happy the pause and load screen in this game goes by so quickly. In Ocarina of Time, the pause screen like takes a few seconds to pull up and it's kind of annoying. But Wind Waker is much better. Also, let me just test out the light arrows. I haven't been using them, and I need to. That's probably overkill for a P-hat. Oh, it gave us magic. I didn't realize it gave us different things. But yeah, I probably won't like continuously use light arrows throughout the whole entire game. Just because I like fighting enemies naturally. I don't want to shoot everything with a light arrow. But I do want to test out if light arrows work on bosses. Be really interesting, because normally you can't get light arrows before any of the bosses. But the randomizer allows you to, so we're going to get to experiment a little bit. Feeling a bit bi-curious. Wait, that's something completely different. Oh, did that start the fan? Okay, so it doesn't give us a chest, but it will allow us to reach the top of the room. We can finally get out of here. There we go. Soar. Flying. Okay, I'm not gonna do the same joke 2 Let's Plays in a row. I'm not that terrible. Okay, I think this is the last chest we can get right now. Never mind. It was a key. It is not the last chest we can get right now. Now we'll go ahead and mark that on the Wind Temple marker. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to mark the keys the best of my ability. If I forget to mark one though, I apologize. For some reason, it takes a lot more effort to mark some stuff on the tracker while you're commentating than you would think. Oh, my car can't even come in here. It's too dangerous. This is the mini boss, which the mini boss of this temple is a wizrobe. Yep. Yet another wizard, except he has a headdress. Oh yeah, and he also makes tons of really, really difficult enemies appear. This would be the perfect time to test this out, honestly. We'll try it on the mini boss. Does it kill him instantly? Is he gone? I think so. Well, that was the easiest mini boss ever. And that's why I'm not going to use it for the whole entire temple, because it's a little bit overpowered. Although that was kind of nice. Especially after going through that enemy hell a while ago. That was a much better experience. A golden feather. So soft. What does hitting that switch up there do? I mean, I can't find out because I don't have the hook shot. Oh, that allows us to leave. What do we normally get in here? Oh, I think you normally get the hook shot in here. But we are stuck yet again. We're gonna reset twice in a row. Well, what we're gonna do next, since we can't do anything else in this temple as far as I'm concerned, is we're gonna head to the Forsaken Foreskin. God bless these teleportation urns. And now that we have the skull hammer, we can actually make some progress in here. Well, is that the way I want to go? I think so? Yeah. I'm not like very well acquainted with entering the dungeon from this direction. I normally don't go through that main door. I normally go through the stairs. But I think there's a chest in here. I don't know. Forsaken Fortress is still like a location that's always been a little bit hard for me to like kind of wrap my head around the floor plan. It's really not that confusing, but for some reason it still confuses me a little bit. Alright, so I think there's a chest down here. Holy crap! Okay, I thought the moblin threw the bomb at me for a second. I'm like, since when do they do that? But no, it was the freaking bomb. Like, these rats are so awful. Freaking blowing me up. Damn. Harsh. There's the Switch. I was looking for it. No, I'm not talking about the Nintendo Switch. Well, it's a whole young pair, which we can't even access because we don't have the bait bag. eventually we're gonna have to sidle across up by that window up there where that spotlight is pointing. And if we don't disable that spotlight, then it'll have mini blends come and attack us and knock us down. We'll have to go all the way back up again. I might go ahead and disable all the spotlights anyways, because it doesn't take more than a second. By a second, I mean it takes like maybe 30 seconds each. Did they go up? Yeah, they did. Gosh, are they still coming for me? Dudes, how are you still fighting me? Oh, let's get this joy pendant. Random thing I wanted to bring up real fast. No! Dang it. I guess we just have to swim around. Random thing I wanted to bring up real fast is 2 episodes ago I brought up the idea of there being like a turtle lion type island that swims around like a moving island in Wind Waker. And somebody brought up an idea that I didn't even think about at the time because I forgot this existed. But in Majora's Mask, there is a turtle island right outside that takes you to the Great Bay Temple. And that would actually be like a great Easter egg if they had that turtle island come to the Great Sea in Wind Waker and had that just swimming around. That would be so neat. And just have him have like a backstory. He could be like, yeah, I decided to go on a vacation or something. Because turtles live for hundreds and hundreds of years. So it would totally make sense. Right up here is the jail cell that you normally get thrown into. But we have no way to get inside because I don't think you can get inside unless you get captured and put in there, but you can't get captured upon your return. Also, I just realized that none of the lanterns are here. Oh yeah, right down there is the other chest that we just got earlier. But now we're upstairs. I think through this door leads to the spotlights we want to get to. Okay, so that explains something, because earlier I was looking at my map for the Forsaken Fortress, and it said I wasn't able to complete it. And I was like, I should be able to. I got the skull hammer, and this was before I went to the Wind Temple, mind you. And I was like, we should be able to go and complete the Forsaken Fortress. And I thought maybe it was because I didn't have the hook shot. But then once we got the Deku Leaf, then the spots filled up, and it's because you need the Deku Leaf to travel between the platforms, because the torches aren't there to swing between. It all makes sense now. I was just really confused, but my confusion has been absolved. Let's just end them faster. Wow, that missed. Guess it didn't get turned into light dust. Okay, that wasn't the right bokoblin. We want to go to this one over here. And something else. So whenever I got the Deku Leaf inside the Wind Temple, and like I was kind of talking about how I was coming just to make sure the first chest in the Wind Temple wasn't the Deku Leaf, lots of people accused me of cheating. They said that I was looking up the spoiler log and like planning out the episodes and talking about stuff, so it seemed like my thought process was like smarter than it really is. And no, I did not cheat. I did not look at the spoiler log, which is a thing that exists. If you are playing through this, know that you have the option to generate a spoiler log just to double check in case you get stuck. And I did generate one just in case during the Let's Play at some point something happened where I was genuinely like lost. But I have not looked at the spoiler log. I am playing through this randomizer honestly. If I looked at the spoiler log, they would honestly just ruin my whole entire experience for the randomizer. I would have no reason to play through it because I would already know what's happening next. I feel like half of the experience of doing the series is having the randomization surprise me and having genuine reactions to things. Alright, I ended up taking out, wait, I'm just gonna fast away. He even tried to jump to dodge it, but we got him that time. Can't fool me. Whoa, Tetra. Calm down, girl, calm down. Okay, we're gonna take the fast way, which honestly isn't that much faster. It just prevents us from having to go indoors again. Whee! Although, I kind of want to look over here just in case. Wait, where's the block at? What? I thought it was always here. It's weird that it disappeared. Normally there's a block that you can push down right here and it creates a shortcut. But apparently they removed it from existence. So that's cool. I'm going to double check this room real fast just to make sure there isn't a chest. I'm like almost positive there isn't. But at the same time I'm like, yeah. Just double checking. Boom, 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 boom. Oh god. It's one of these statues. Oh my freaking laser beam eyes. That guy used to scare the hell out of me when I was younger. Like, more than like almost anything. That used to creep me the hell out. Don't even gotta sneak through this room. What you gonna do? Throw me in prison? No, you ain't. I can run faster than you, moblins. You might have good butts, but you don't have good running speeds. Mini-blins are annoying, but they kind of sound cute too. They're like the Wind Waker version of minions. Both really annoying, yet somehow kind of cute at the same time. Although I'm not like a huge fan of the minions. I don't understand why they're like such a big thing. You know what I've noticed too? Minions are popular on Facebook. Like that's the only social media platform that minions are popular. Why is that? Why are minions so popular on Facebook but no other social media platform? I've never quite got it. And also, speaking of the Hoi pair earlier, I have like a quick question regarding the tracker that I'm using. But let me get to the other side real fast before I bring up my tracker. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up real fast. So on the tracker, you see this yellow dot over here, and down here. Now when I hold on to them, you guys aren't able to see the little things pop up. But all three of these dots indicate things that you need a Hoi pair to receive. My question is, why are they yellow? Or blue? Like, if they were all yellow, I'd be like, okay, interesting. Hoi pair required items are yellow. But then this one down here is blue. And I'm like, what? That makes no sense. Why are they different colors? The orange ones indicate something, like they mark something that exists, but you're just not able to get it yet. So if I mark it, say I got the treasure chest that gets that chest. Oh, I guess you can't see the stuff. Dang it. But yeah, that means that there's something there, but you can't get it yet. If I mark that we got the treasure chart, then it shows up that we can get it. But yeah, I don't know what the other colors mean. So if anybody has an idea as to what that could mean, I will take all of your theories or facts, if you know what that is, down in the comment section below. Wait, what? They're not supposed to be attacking me? He fell. What? He should not be able to get me right now. If he can knock me off, I'm gonna be so mad. That's the reason why you're... Okay, he's like glitching the hell out. But that's the reason you knock out the spotlights, so those aren't supposed to come. But, alright. Interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. In the next episode, we are going to go inside this room and fight the boss known as the Helmarock King, which is Ganondorf's giant bird friend. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. It really does help me out. I appreciate it. And I will see your beautiful faces in the next one. Take care, guys.